so these are the Lone Rider Moto lights. They come in a long box like this, and we'll open it up, have a look-see. All right, so here's our Moto lights. Now you get some stickers, Lone Rider stickers, looks good. Some very simple instructions, kind of like 2 lights, 2 cables, a wide cable, easy can. Here are the Lone Rider lights. They're sitting in foam. We've got a box with, I'm thinking, cables and mounts in the box. Cables. More cables, more cables. Rubber, sticky rubber mounts to go around your crash bars. And the mounts themselves. Here are the mounts. Mounts included are Allen keys, so you can do everything up. And L brackets. These are pretty weighty. This is pretty weighty, pretty strong stuff. Don't need that box. Here come the lights. These puppies are big. Like, this is a good sized light. Look at that. It's got the mounting bracket already attached. There are 2 screws to final the position. Cooling fins on the back. Short cable for the easy can. And there it is. These just pop off. Don't want to lose that. Okay, so there's the light itself. In the lights, you've got the bottom low beam, high beam, and the projector. There is a clear plastic over top of the lens for now. They're pretty weighty. It's a pretty solid unit. So we'll get these installed. You install the 3M 2-sided tape onto the bracket like this, and then you cut the rubber to length and install that. And here it is with the rubber installed. So we're looking at, it's okay. It'll do, because once you clamp it, it'll be nice and tight, so it's not the stickiest stuff in the world. There are better solutions out there. Here you can see the mounting bracket has been loosely installed. There are very limited locations that this can be installed on the GSA due to down in here, there's a sheet of aluminum. To mount in here, you would have to grind out that aluminum. With the bracket mounted there, the final position of the light will be such that it will clear the bodywork that is mounted to this radiator on the outside. Okay, so now using the short screw, I've installed this arm. I've installed it in the long position down. We'll see if the lights fit. That's the next question. It may require more projection forward in order for the lights to fit the bracket, so we'll have a look and see. So there it goes into the bracket. Wire down below. And it looks like it's not going to fit in this setup. So the positioning of this bracket here, which is too bad because this was a nice setup, it lowered the light and allowed it sufficiently clear here, has to be flipped. The bracket requires more forward. This bracket here has to be projected slightly further forward, so I'm going to flip this now. Okay, so I've identified a problem with the Lone Rider Moto lights mounting to a R1300 GSA in this upper position. Now, the issue is, you can see here, here's the mounting bracket. Mounting bracket is on this upper piece of the crash bar. There is this metal piece here which prohibits it from going any further out. So these are just tight, a little bit tight. The issue is to get the light up as high as possible at about this angle. I've temporarily mounted the fairing here, you can see around the radiator. This screw here begins to impinge on this fairing, and this doesn't even have the aluminum attached to it yet. The positioning does put the light further forward, which is great for increasing the field of view of the light beam. and putting the lights further up to get it away from debris, road debris generated by the tire splashing, that kind of thing. Also in this position, there's sufficient room where sort of, you know, your foot, if you were resting it on here while highway cruising, it would clear the light, sort of stick out like this. So this is a good position. The issue is with the Lone Rider lights, there is no way to rotate the light in the mount. In other words, there's no way to rotate this light to bring these four lower beam to the bottom and the high beam so that, you know, they would now be generating a beam on this sort of angle, which is not optimum. So that's a problem. And there is the possibility to, and we'll lower down a little bit here. There we go. To mount the bracket down here, which will pull the light further down, probably into this position. And I may end up with this kind of mounting here. This position with the light like this and the bracket showing on the top may end up being the best solution at this point to get me a little bit higher. It's a shame that this bracket couldn't be flipped, or if this L bracket, it didn't come with a longer one that would allow you to sort of raise the light further up. I can, with this flipped, I can swap the light around in the bracket, and this is probably where it's going to end up sitting. I have a feeling with the light sort of like that. That'd be nice if I could get it up another inch higher, just that little bit, you know, 2 centimeters higher kind of thing, which would pull the light a little further up and away from debris generated off the front wheel. So this is a bit of an issue. It's not insurmountable. Like I said, it can be mounted with the bracket like this. There is a beauty cap to cover this screw so it doesn't look bad. And I think that's probably the route I'm going to go right now. Okay, just to bring you back up to speed, this is the right-hand light. These are just loosely in place right now. And the wire, as you can see here, has been run up. So the wire now runs up through here. The wire for the headlights now coming out right here. So included in the Lone Rider kit is this wire here that acts like a splitter. It splits both sides, right and left. There are no right or left markings on it, so I've just plugged it in, we'll see. And then this is what connects to the EasyCan. Okay, folks, the EasyCan is hooked up. We ended up hooking it into the extra connector I had for the wide harness, which is the Easy Bus, which scanned it and found it perfectly. That was good. And so now we'll go look at the front. There's a setting in the EasyCan software that the main lights will only come on when the engine is running. And that's probably a good idea because it's fairly high power draw. And there is the high beams. So the high beams, including the projectors, are working. All of them are working right now. This is great news. Back to low beams. When the high beams come on, the amber circles go out. Amber circles are on. So now when I signal, I've got it set so that to improve visibility, that this light goes out. So there's still the main light over here in this. We'll cancel that one. The light should come back on. And the same thing on this side. So you can see now, with the settings I've got, the light, the Lone Rider Moto light, the low beam, which is the bottom 4, will go out when we're signaling. Cancel the signal, and they come back on. This would be their normal position daytime riding. And again, high beams, and the projectors come online as well. They are bright. I mean really bright. Much brighter. This is 100%, so everything is set to max brightness, and man, are they bright. Whew. It's, if you're gonna go bright. Even the low ones are quite bright right now. They're almost too bright, I'd say. Bright sunny day. I can barely see anything. Daytime intensity. I think we'll knock that down to, say, 75%. See what that does. That's a little better, I'd say. We're down around 75% right now. Still super, almost like high beam brightness. Daytime intensity. 50%. Let's take it down to 2%. That's really dim. Really dim. Okay, this is 25%. That's 25% on the bottom. It's a little dimmer than the headlights, so that's not really enough. Next step up is 50%. Right now, looking at it, 50% is twice as bright as the headlight. So I'm going to go with that for the initial setup, ride it, and then we'll see. Anyways, that's the Lone Rider Moto light install. Now I'm going to tidy up the wiring, zip tie everything into place, and get the wiring stowed. So most people, myself included, are looking for a mount that will go somewhere in this area, higher up, get this light up and out of the road debris. Lone Rider, if you're looking at this, hurry up with that bracket, please. We're waiting for it. Again, thank you for watching. Hope you found this informative. And a few more items to come in the series. Next, we will be installing the forward camera for the ADVbikeGuy, and also the power wiring for the Garmin XT2. So once again, thank you for watching. Hope you find this helpful, and stay tuned for the next in the series. Okay, folks, welcome to this little extension on the Lone Rider lights installed on a BMW GSA. As you saw in the previous video, when the lights arrived, the mounting brackets for the Lone Rider system were not available. The mounting brackets became available. They were defective, and Lone Rider subsequently replaced them, so this kind of delayed this video. So when the Lone Rider mounting brackets do arrive, they come in a box like this, and these are the updated mounting brackets. These mounting brackets will not interfere with any shocks or anything, so we're mounting the Lone Rider lights to these today. This has required extensive teardown of the motorcycle to mount these brackets. As you can see, the individual brackets shipped with mounting hardware and essentially look like this. It's a mounting bracket that you'll see mounted on the front of the motorcycle, and they essentially look like this. So quality of the finish, they're heavy, they're well made, the powder coating quality is very good, paint, and all in all, I think they'll be very good. They should move the lights into a higher position and away from road debris. You can see here, I have removed the gas tank. We've got quite the combination of different things powering various different things on this motorcycle. But everything's in place, zip tied, working. This is for the gas tank. We're going to put the gas tank back on very shortly. The Lone Rider light cable is right here. One half of it goes up this side to the left side of the motorcycle, and the other half goes up this side to the right side of the motorcycle. These have been zip tied into place so that they don't wear. And so I'll get the gas tank on. You've seen that in the other videos, and we'll catch up to you in a minute. Here is one of the Lone Rider lights installed using the Lone Rider bracket that you see here. This bracket is the revised bracket from Lone Rider. It attaches through 3 bolts, one here, and then one up here. So you could run your wire underneath and just attach it. There's no need to take the fairings off. That's something you can do it that way. I chose to run the wire back through underneath the fairings, and the wire now comes down the back here. It is zip tied into place, and then the lights sit here. The bracket itself is quite sturdy. I don't anticipate any issues with it. Installation was pretty straightforward, and if you were running the wire underneath, it would be very, very quick. Obviously, running the wire through the fairings and in behind, that's an issue. The routing I chose for the wire comes up the back here, and then there is a hole at the very top of the fairing up in here, where the wire can go up and in and back to the EasyCam controller. So that's the Lone Rider bracket. Installation would be slightly different from what you saw previously in the video, in so much that you would be routing the cable up on the top of the motorcycle. That would be it. I hope this helps. Hope this video has helped you with your installation of the Lone Rider lights. They are amazing lights. You can see a kilometer down the road when they're properly aimed at night on high beam. So they're a product that I chose to buy with my own money, and I do recommend them. There are other equally powerful lights out there, Clearwaters and Denali's, also good products as well. I'd like to thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hopefully it was helpful, and please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you again.